Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 24 of the Giants Outsiders. You are now rocking with the hardest voice in sports, the muscle of the Giants community, Fist Vegas. And I'm joined by the sharpest sports bettor on the planet, the 60-minute man himself, Kai Pizzle. What's happening, baby?
I'm sick. That's what's happening.
Hey, man.
Pizzle's gonna sound a little funny tonight, but it don't think for a minute. I still can't go 60 minutes.
That's what happens when it's wintertime and you got kids, bro.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
They go to school, they bring home something every other day.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, I'll tell you what, Pizzle. You know, we are about a minute and 12 seconds into the show, and you have already proven to be tougher than Washington fans who still crying.
They still crying.
They still crying, bro.
They still crying.
4 days later, these little clowns in Washington still crying.
How you gonna have like constant pictures and video replays of like one damn play?
Yeah, like it's the Kennedy assassination.
Like, yeah. It's a damn Kennedy assassination. Yeah, like look at him get assassinated. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, if you look at it from this angle, you catch this guy over here. Like, come on, man. Like, stop. They lost. You know what, Pizzle?
Yeah, you lost. You should have lost the first game.
Facts. If it wasn't for Feliciano taunting call, you would have lost the first game.
You should have lost both of them.
I don't know why they just like, why are y'all crying? And you know, and it irritates me, Pizzle, because Washington has been the bane of our existence for 2 years now. Not because they're good, it's just that because the Eagles gave them the division in 2020 with the tank job.
Yeah.
Then the following year, they had the Dexter Lawrence offsides call.
I know, right? They shouldn't even won that game.
Shouldn't even have won that game. And I'm like, and you know, normally I blame Slayton for the loss. I'm like, that bum dropped the ball. But since they want to talk about flags, Pizzle, they called back a 60-yard Daniel Jones touchdown run that game. And they had that stupid flag on Dexter Lawrence that game. So Washington sitting here crying about missed calls. I'm like, yo, like, shut up. Y'all be getting away with murder on the Giants for 2 years now. And the one time the Giants, and then you got the Feliciano call 2 weeks ago. And now the one time the Giants, I don't even want to say get away with one. I think that was a play. The referees knew that was a playoff game. And they let them boys play.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. Even like NBA playoffs, right? Last minute, like you let the dudes play. Like you already know it's going to be aggressive. And like, I mean, that's okay. So they got Scary Terry for not lining up right. And he's like, they said he was good. Actually not, because you looked one time at the ref and you never looked again. So the ref might have said that you ain't good. And then you didn't even confirm that. But even if that is the case, you still had a full 60-minute game to get it done.
Exactly.
Like it's just so like, to me, like blaming referees like that is just making an excuse for a reason why you couldn't get the job done.
Facts. The referees didn't want to be the story. They weren't going to end that game on a call.
Yeah.
Referees didn't want to end that game on a call, and I respect it. I do. I respect it. And on top of that wasn't Terry McLaurin either. That was Curtis Samuel. I'm probably sure that's Terry McLaurin getting hurt like that. They probably
yeah. Are you talking? Yeah, Darnay Holmes, yes.
Yeah, so
you're right. But yeah, you're probably you might be right about that. Like where it's like the big receiver, the number one receiver gets a little bit more respect.
Exactly.
I mean, when you slow the game down, Fizz, like the way they do it in these pictures, of course it's going to look silly, but like in real speed, you don't know what that necessarily looked like.
Nah, and the thing is with the reps, like I said, they first of all, that's not Terry McLaurin, that's Curtis Samuel. Second of all, they're gonna let you play physical.
Yeah.
They're not gonna sit there and just give you every single little stinking call.
Which, by the way, I understand that gets you a first down right there, but there's still no guarantee that you're going to score a touchdown.
Exactly. You still got, and not only that, Pistol, you still got to get the 2-point conversion.
Exactly.
And then you got to go to overtime and beat us again.
Exactly.
Which you couldn't do 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it's like Washington, they act like that cost them the game. Like this isn't the New Orleans Saints where they make that call, it's game over.
I know.
This ain't that. This is like you still got to score. You still got to get a 2-point conversion, and you still got to beat us in OT. It's like a lot of
And
stuff.
you only got, so they only got 12 points the whole damn game.
Exactly.
It ain't like it was a 35-33 game.
Exactly.
You got 12 points.
Like, shut up. Just shut up. For real, shut up. Washington fans, I'm going to say it again. Shut up. And we don't care about your feelings. We don't care.
Yeah, like that's another thing. It's like, what do they want us to do? Give up the win back?
Yeah, because you're Washington, the little charity case franchise. I'm so sick and tired of these feel-good Washington stories. They try to make Washington out to be some little engine that could, the lovable underdog. We don't care. Everybody loves Washington. Oh, Ron Rivera. Oh, Brian Robinson got shot. Oh, Taylor Heineke was a backup. Like, shut up. We don't care. The media pizzle hate the Giants so much that they give us no credit and they paint us to be the villains at all times. Washington can pass gas and they say it smells like perfume because they love the feel-good story of Washington.
Yeah.
And it bothers me, bro. Ron Rivera has not had a winning record since 2017. You have the most, I don't even know what to call Dan Snyder anymore. You've got a freaking lunatic as an owner, and they brush that under the rug. When it comes to the Knicks with James Dolan, all they do is talk about how bad of an owner he is. That's it. That's all they do is talk about how bad of an owner he is. And I'm just like, when it comes to Dan Snyder, the national media won't even cover it. How often do you turn on your TV and hear a story about Dan Snyder, Pizzle?
I mean, I hear more about Jerry Jones than I do Dan Snyder.
Exactly. So it's just like my point being is,
I mean, you know what's fun? Like, it's funny because, like, how many of the owners do you really hear about? You hear about a lot about Jerry. You hear a lot from Jerry.
Jerry Jones, Jim Irsay.
Yep.
Robert Kraft.
Yep.
Who's my guy? And the what you call it guy? Oh my gosh.
For who? What team?
Arizona.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
He loved them cameras on Hard Knocks, to tell you.
Yeah, I saw him on Hard Knocks, but I was like, well, who is that guy? Because he don't even live in Arizona.
Man, if I was a billionaire, I'd live everywhere too. I already told you, if I was a billionaire, I'd have my own army in a couple countries. So, it is what it is. But real quick, shout out to Latin 08. What up, fellas? Big Blue is back, baby. Fist schooner for life. You know the vibes, Latin. You already know the vibes. And I appreciate you being a channel member for so long, too. I see you got that navy blue ski mask. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to 21 Gamer. Thoughts on EDP news. He has stage 5 liver kidney. You know what? Now that I'm doing my original channel is a reaction channel.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you know about this?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So tell me, how did this get announced?
Through Tyson.
Tyson came out and said it?
Well, yeah. Well, what happened is, okay. When Tyson had dirt on him from a third party.
Okay.
And EDP was like talking about his liver failure and shit to one of the people who ended up ratting him out to Tyson. So yeah, it's confirmed. So, yeah, that's how that happened.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I mean, I'm not talking shit, but like, obviously, when you that big, you gonna put some strain on your damn fucking organs.
Whole lot of shit go wrong. You that fat? Let's
Yeah, a
call
whole
it.
lot. Yeah, I mean, you gonna cause some shit.
Yeah, a whole lot
So
of
like,
shit
I
go
mean,
wrong.
but I will say this though, like, if it is, I mean, like, um, I would never wish bad. I would never wish cancer on anybody. But if you mess with fucking little girls,
Get what you deserve.
you kind of you that's kind of some karma,
Yeah, pretty much.
But hey, yeah, I hope he gets straight. I hope he figures. He got a lot of shit he got to figure out.
I mean, honestly, that's something I would have said about EDP a couple years ago when I halfway felt bad for him. But now I'm to a point with EDPs. I don't wish death on anybody, but he's
Yeah.
never changed. It's been a year and a half, 2 years, and he's still out here fucking with underage children. So I have no sympathy for him. I don't wish death on nobody.
Is he still like?
He's recovery, but
I'm asking because I honestly don't know. Is he still popular?
yeah, because Tyson went viral again off his name a couple weeks ago. So I mean, his name still it rings bells. It's just more. It's more like an infamy now.
But is he on TikTok?
No. He's canceled everywhere. He's
Oh,
canceled. He can't open up nothing. He's tried, but he's canceled everywhere. And like I might do a video on this on my reaction channel.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Now once they came out, once he got found a pedo, every social media platform just canceled.
And it's crazy because, and I know he was here when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, but like this might be the best Eagles team,
Eagle team, yeah.
and he's not even here doing his thing.
The one time you will want to hear from Fat Boy, you can't even hear from him because he
I
can't.
know. I know. That's true.
And I would love to hear him eat his words on Jalen Hurts too, because he hated the
And
Jalen
honestly,
Hurts.
I don't know if those that are listening like realize this, but like he has really thrown away a lot of money.
Yes.
Just with YouTube alone, he's thrown away a lot of money. And I don't know if many people realize the potential amount of money that he's thrown away.
Dude had like 2 million subscribers. Like what?
I know. Like he's thrown away a lot of money to be what he is. It's honestly sad. It really is. It's actually quite sad.
It is. Also, since all his videos are down, I have a ton of his reactions on my Fist Vegas channel, the 11K channel. So everybody watching this video, feel free to please go sub to that channel. I'm trying to get it back in the algorithm. So here's the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I put the link in the chat. I also pinned the comment to the chat. Please go sub to my reaction channel. I'm trying to get this back in the algorithm. If you support me, you will go sub to that channel and check the content out. I might do a separate video on Fat Boy over there about his kidneys or whatever's going on with him. But for the most part, like, it is what it is. God bless, get well, but he should be in prison. I don't care what anybody says. I'm tired of seeing him get caught on social media going at the little girls. I want to see a FBI agent cuff him and send him to prison. He should be in freaking prison sitting next to R. Kelly right now, bro. Like, stop setting him up on the internet. Set him up. Let a cop, let a federal agent, let somebody who could put him in jail set him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude should be in prison. But shout out to NY for Life. NY for Life says they can't say nothing was leading. They can't say nothing. We was leading from start to finish. Yeah, that's true. Washington never had the lead.
I thought Washington got a 3-0 lead.
I don't think they did. I think we got off to the lead, didn't we? Because I think
I thought it was like 3-0, and then like we got up by like 14-3.
It might have been. I don't remember because we was ahead for so long. I don't even remember. It was a blur. It was a blur. The only two things I remember 3 things from that game, believe it or not. I remember 3 things from that game. I remember Daniel Jones going Tom Brady in the second quarter.
Oh, we gonna talk about Daniel.
Oh, yeah, we definitely gonna talk
We
about
gonna talk about it because I got a lot to say about Danny.
I remember Kayvon being a fucking animal all game long.
Animal.
And I remember Saquon closing them some bitches out in that last drive in the fourth quarter.
Saquon. But see, let me say something about Saquon, Fist, because he giving me fucking blue balls.
I know exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like he closed the game out looking sensational. He put Bostic, I think it was Bostic for Commanders. He put him in a fucking blender. And he's making these big ass runs. He's looking good. He's looking healthy. He's looking strong. But then, why can't I get that every week?
Yeah, he went cold for a month.
He went cold for a month. And you might say, well, he wasn't healthy, and now he's healthy. Hopefully he's like, but if he's healthy now, okay, then show this to me this week.
Yeah.
Or the week after. Don't Evan Ingram my ass and give me fucking blue balls every once in a while. You gonna give me a
since he was trash for a month, he should be good for the remainder of the season.
That's what I'm saying.
Games out the way.
That's what I'm saying, Fit. You can't be generational talent and then fucking disappear for a month.
Yeah, you can't do that because
that's what I'm saying. Like, where was that when you play Philly or the Cowboys?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what we wanted. Yeah, you said it, Pizzle. That's what we wanted versus Philly and the Cowboys.
Where's that Philly? That's what I'm saying. Like, where's it at? And don't tell me Washington got a good D line. They got some good they got a good little defense. So it ain't like Philly and Dallas got this much better defense and he doing it against some chump change. Don't disappear on me for a month. I need you.
Facts.
That's what's pissing me off about. That's what pissed me off about Barkley. And my man does that. He give me blue balls, and then I gotta wait for whenever he wants to give that to me again, and I don't like that.
And y'all gotta remember, Pizzle and I are tougher on Saquon just for the simple fact that.
But nobody's tough on him.
Exactly.
Nobody says shit about Saquon. Everybody's like, "Oh, Danny fucking sucks. Danny's this." We're gonna talk about Danny, but it pisses me off because nobody holds Saquon accountable.
And he's allegedly, I use the word allegedly, Pizzle, allegedly our best player.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the people outside the Giants, they say, well, he the team. And that's bullshit because he ain't just the team. He's a good player when he wants to. It seems like when he wants to be. And he does all the, and then he gonna wait till national television, Sunday Night Football, to put on that performance. And then when he ain't on national television, he out there looking like Casper, the Friendly Ghost, disappearing on my ass. And then it's like, well, everybody says, well, it's still Saquon team because they saw what he did on national television. No, Saquon, I need that this week.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that to me.
And shout out to Rafael DeLuna. Can't wait to see playoff Danny in action. I can't wait even, man. And
let's talk about Danny.
All right, we're gonna get to Danny. I'm gonna catch up on these super chats.
Okay, go ahead. Because I want to talk about playoff Danny.
Shout out to Mark Stewart. What's up, Outsiders? What's our chances of beating the Vikes and clinching the playoff spot?
I mean, the Colts had them by the nuts.
I mean,
they're not. Look, I'm not saying that the Giants are going for sure 100% win, but it ain't like the Vikings are this scary team, Fizz.
They're not. They're not scary. The Vikings are a joke, but I gotta understand.
I'm gonna tell you the problem with them though. I don't know what we're gonna do with Jefferson.
It doesn't matter. We've already clinched our play, bro.
No, I know. I don't even care. I don't care about that.
Matter.
To me, what the game that matters is next week. Get that one.
That don't even matter. I mean, we should get that game, but that don't even matter. But
like, we need to get one more win.
No, we don't, bro. We are Seattle Seahawks loss away from clinching.
I know, but I need one more. I want. We need one more.
Yeah, Pizzle. We literally another Seahawk loss away from just clinching the spot. Now that we got the tiebreaker over Washington, Detroit is Washington problem now. So the only other team making a playoff run is going to be the Lions.
I just don't want to go into that Philly game needing that game.
We're not gonna need, bro.
And it's not that we can't beat Philly because I think Philly they gonna take off, but I want to chill that week.
Pizzle, we have nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, bro. Seattle is dead. Okay, Seattle's about to play the Chiefs,
Yeah, they do.
and I think they got to play. Hold on, let me double
Detroit's
check.
Detroit's the only team we got to worry about.
We don't got to worry about Detroit no more. We
What?
don't have
But
to worry about any of these teams because
no,
look,
I understand that. I get that, but I still want to feel good.
so check this out, right? Seattle's gonna get their 8th loss. All right, Seattle's gonna the Giants. Seattle's gonna get their 8th loss, right? So they're gonna lose to Kansas City. Then they got to play the Jets and they got to play the Rams, but it doesn't matter because the best they can do is 9-8. That's the best they're gonna do, right? We ain't got to worry about them. Washington has to play the 49ers. That's a loss. They got to play the Cowboys and the Browns. They're not winning another game. Then Detroit, who even though they own the tiebreaker over us, the thing with Detroit is Detroit will end up taking Washington's spot because Detroit they're at Carolina, home for the Bears, and they're at the Packers. They're probably gonna blow one of those games. They're not gonna finish the game. Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna lose that last game, especially since Aaron Rodgers is talking about making a playoff run and yada 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 yada.
Yeah, he making a playoff push.
Making a playoff push, but we don't have to worry about them because we own the tiebreaker over there.
Don't Green Bay they control their own destiny too, don't they?
Yeah, Green Bay wins out, they'll probably get. If Green Bay wins out, they'll probably end up getting that spot because that means they would own they would have a better they would own tiebreaker with Detroit. And if Green Bay wins out, Seattle's gonna lose about 9 games, probably 8 or 9 games. Detroit, they get them last game of the season, and nobody's catching the Giants because of that tie. So the Giants can lose their last 3 games, be 8-1, but because of the tie, our winning percentage should just still be higher. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
Because of that tie. So it's like, really, at the end of the day, I get what you're saying. You want to feel good, but the job is done. The job is done. I mean, now, granted, if we lose to the Colts, I'll be highly disappointed. We have no business losing to Jeff Saturday, but at the same time, it's like our job is done.
Well, I kind of wonder too of obviously we can't really guarantee what, but like playoff positioning, like we're not going to get the 5th seed, but it really comes down to will we get the 6th or the 7th seed, and that's where, and that's the other interesting thing about this game this week, Fisk, is that this could technically be a first round wild card matchup.
Yep.
So it's like, do you really want to show everything to the Vikings?
Nope.
Are they going to want to
Well,
show
we
everything?
don't have anything to show, Pizzle.
No, well, well, from a defensive standpoint, you do.
Yeah, from a defensive standpoint, sure, but offensively, I mean, we just are what we
Offensively, yeah, you are what you are. I get that, but from a defensive standpoint, do you want to bring your A game because, or do you want to like give them a look that you're not going to show them potentially in a playoff? Because again, that's something that you have to think about, that this could potentially be a wild card matchup.
I do agree with that.
Because if we're the 6th seed, I don't know if Minnesota is going to hold off the 49ers.
It's a good point. That's an interesting,
Right now we're playing. Right now we would play the 49ers, but I don't know that Minnesota is going to hold them off.
But I think, but here's the thing though. I think the Giants are going to lose at least 2 more games. I don't think we're going to beat the Eagles. I don't even think we're going to beat the Eagle backups. And then, because there's the thing, they can't sit 22 players. They got to dress.
Sure.
They can't. Their starters will probably play the first half, which will be good enough to beat us. So, and then on top of that, if the Giants have clinched, which will probably be them clinched by then, especially if we beat the Colts, Pizzle, why would we play our starters?
Well, that's another. Yeah, that's one thing I actually thought about too. Was if we're clinched and we have no playoff positioning to gain or lose, So let's say we're stuck at 6 and we can't go forward or we can't go behind. Why the fuck would we play Danny or Saquon? Why would you not give them dudes a week off?
Exactly. So I say we lose the
Why would you play?
Minnesota.
Why would you play Kayvon? You know what I mean?
So I say we lose the Minnesota. We'll probably beat Indy at home, and then we'll lose to. I think we beat. All right, we're gonna lose to Minnesota. We're gonna lose to Minnesota, and then we're going to beat Indy at home because that seems to be the theme of the Giants. Pizzle. We have the mail it in gene in us. We have the mail it in gene. We
I'm going to tell
mail it
you
in.
the reason why I would agree with you on Minnesota is because the game that we're coming off of is so big. Was so big.
It's not even that. It's just
I just
that.
don't. I don't think Minnesota is like that talented that I guarantee that they could beat us. Now, I'm not saying that they're not better, but I don't think they're just. I think if anything, it's just the fact that we just came off of a huge win. We don't need the Minnesota game.
We don't, but and that's the thing, Pistol. The Giants have the mail it in gene. Like we cherry pick games. We mailed in the fucking Lions game because we was looking forward to Dallas on Thanksgiving. We mailed in the fucking Eagle game because we was looking forward to Washington on Sunday Night Football because we knew that was the season. And I think we're gonna mail in this Minnesota game because we know we beat the Colts, we clinch.
Yeah, we got
I
to beat the
personally think we're
Colts.
gonna mail it in on Sunday.
Yeah, we got it. We still got to beat the Colts.
Yeah, I think that's the game. I think the Giants' mind is already on beat the Colts. We're in. I would actually bet against the Giants on Saturday because this team has shown you that they will mail a whole game in and then show up the next week like world beaters when they have to. That's what they do. Because Pizzle, we had no fucking business getting annihilated by the Lions and then hanging with the Cowboys for 3 quarters with backups. And then we get smoked by the Eagles in a quarter, Pizzle. Jalen Hurts put his foot up our ass in a quarter. And then we go beat Washington on Sunday Night Football. It just we have the mail-in gene, bro. We really have the mail-in gene. And I think that what's gonna happen is I don't think we'll get blown up by Minnesota because Minnesota's not good. But I don't think we're gonna
I also think too there's an element of just not wanting to show anything to Minnesota. Knowing that wild card matchup potentially looms.
That's a scary game if you're trying to bet on that game, Pizzle. You bring up a good point.
No, seriously, like you don't. I mean,
oh wait, Kevin Durant. Oh my gosh,
you literally might play Minnesota in the playoffs.
And you know, Pizzle, now that you bring it up, I'm actually going to be checking for that to see how the game plan looks on Saturday. Now that you bring it up, Pizzle, I'm actually going to.
If it looks basic as fuck, it's because they don't want to show nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be checking for that now that you bring it up.
Unless they're like, unless the only other way I could see it is if they're like, we need to beat this team so we don't, San Fran passes them.
Yeah, but then again, us winning a game doesn't help us get to fucking.
Because I'm gonna take a wild guess and say they'd rather play Minnesota than San Fran
absolutely
in the playoffs.
Absolutely, Minnesota. But I tell you what, though,
because then if you're the 6th seed, you know, assuming Washington doesn't win, then you would play the Eagles if you was to win that wild card game. You're going to play the number 1 seed because the 7th seed's not going to win. Unless the 7th seed wins. And then they would play, obviously, Philly.
Agreed. Hit the like button, fellas. We need 29 more likes to get to 100. Can y'all please take your measly little fingers and hit the like button, please? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nino Raw. I was at the game, end zone. Kayvon got the touchdown. It was electric. I had my big head of Danny. My first game was a great one. Danny 10 for 10 TD drive. That was legendary. We're gonna
glad you had a good time, Nino.
Yes, Nino. We about to break down Danny because we're almost caught up with the super chats. We about to break down Danny in depth in a few minutes. Shout out to Jackson. To all the 3 Washington fans in existence. If you want to say you got robbed of a win and score more than 12 points, fuck out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Because you know what they said, Pizzle, when we got cheated out of the division? They said we should have won more than 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's what that Jackson literally just said what I said a minute ago. They only scored 12 points.
Exactly. You scored 12 points.
One like they put up 30-something.
Exactly. Like, shut up. For real, Washington fans. Shut up. Shut up. Shout out to Don J. They were up 3-0 until Kayvon got the touchdown.
That's what I thought.
Okay, yeah. You're right. Shout out to Kayvon. Shout out to Willie the Champ. What up, homies? You see my QB run over QB4 first, QB quarterback 4 first? You talking about Danny or
I think he's talking about Danny. Yeah.
You talk about in that final drive?
I think I know what he sound like. Or I know sound like I think I know what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Donnie. Kayvon was clearly the best player on the whole field. Yeah, Kayvon was on some other shit. Don't give him Lawrence Taylor comparisons because guess what? He's a giant. If you want to compare Kayvon to Lawrence Taylor, I'll accept it. He's a giant. Okay? Micah Parsons should be compared to DeMarcus Lawrence, Charles Haley, Too Tall Jones. Only Kayvon should be compared to Strahan and
Kayvon was obviously special on Sunday. I just don't my thing with Kayvon is give it to me again. Keep that. I want that same Kayvon as much as I can get him.
I'll tell you what, Pizzle.
You know what I'm saying? Like
look,
I think as the years went on, he's gotten better and better. It's weird because I actually think Evan Neal's gotten worse and worse as the years went. Like it's almost like Evan Neal's starting to hit a rookie wall. He may make some questionable blocks and stuff like that, but Kayvon is like. But at the same time, you got to remember how many games did Kayvon miss to start the season?
I think he missed the first month at least.
Yeah, so like, it's like he's
finally getting his legs.
I think he's got his legs under him. I think he's finally got into shape. Because you got to think that his first few games, how in shape was he? Because he
he was a raw rookie.
He's a raw rookie. He had that injury in preseason. So, like, how much running did he really do afterwards? So then he got into football shape. Took him a little bit of time. Now he's finally getting his feet underneath him, and he looks great. And at the same time, I think he goes really well with Martindale's system.
Yep.
I think he's a great player for Martindale. So, hey, it's working great.
And don't bury the lead, Pizzle. He heard Giants Outsiders before whatever number episode it was before the Cowboy game, and he been a beast ever since. Ever since I told Kayvon to get to the pussy, he been a beast ever since. Okay, ever since we told Kayvon to stop landing at third base and stop making out with these girls and get the pussy, he been a beast ever since, bro.
Yeah, and John fans were sounding a little bit like Commander fans, where it's like, oh, he's always holding Kayvon. Well, they weren't holding him on Sunday.
And there's another thing too, Pizzle, bro. He was a beast. I still think, man, listen, this is how great Kayvon is, right? This is how great Kayvon is. I don't know if this game was as good as the Cowboy game. Because the Cowboys got one of the best offensive lines of football. He hit Dak like every damn play.
Let me say this, and we may be missing this part. Azeez is finally playing again. Olojuari, and so he hasn't been playing, but the two of them together causes Kayvon to be really fucking good.
Straight destruction.
You take Azeez out of the equation. I don't know if Kayvon has that game.
He gets triple team.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The thing is we got to have both of them on the fucking field to make it like a fuck. It's like you remember when Macho Man and fucking Hulk Hogan became the Mega Powers?
Yep.
That we got to have both of them on the field to be the Mega Powers. We can't just have one of them. We got to have both of them because both of them causes some fucking a huge transformation, and then you see dominance, and that's what. And guess what? That's what's crazy about everyone talking about like all the Giants ain't legit playoff contenders. If you got a pass rush in the playoffs, you got a chance. That's the
And
truth.
and the thing with Kayvon, like I said, like this dude, man, he is a freak. Okay, this guy, you a boss
Yep.
when you have multiple games that we sit back and debate like, damn, is this better than the Cowboy game? Damn. Is this better than the first Washington game? Damn. Is this better than the Raven game? He made the game winning play versus the Raven. Kayvon's had a lot of he's defensive rookie of the year. Kayvon has contributed directly to at least 4 wins on the Giants. He had the game sealing defensive play versus the Ravens, the game sealing defensive play versus the Packers, murdered freaking Heineke 2 straight weeks, and then he had that monster game versus Dak. Like, name a better defensive rookie. Maybe Sauce Gardner, maybe, but I don't see Sauce Gardner contributing like the big moments that Kayvon has, man. Like, I get it. He's a corner. People don't throw at him, but bro, like Kayvon is causing turnovers. He's causing fumbles that win games, deflections that win games, fumbles for touchdowns. He made the game-winning play versus Heineke at the goal line. Like, he's just doing shit that is like, bruh. Like it's dude is next level out there, man. I think he's defensive rookie of the year, Pizzle.
I mean, I got to give him his credit. I mean, he changed the game on Sunday. Changed the game.
I don't think it's Sauce, man. I think it's Kayvon. But you know what though, bro?
I mean, but again, like we're getting into December football, and if he keeps that up, just keep it.
Well, I
Just
know
keep
he's
it
gonna have
going.
a field day versus Matt Ryan ass. We know that.
Yeah.
I just think that the Jets have such a great media campaign, bro. Like everybody wants to slurp Sauce Gardner and the Jets. He might get the award, just that like the media just loves to slurp the Jets, but Kayvon's just having a better year than Sauce Gardner, bro. He just is. Shout out to Jackson. Jackson says, y'all think Eagles rest starters versus us? I think both teams rest their starters, man.
It's very possible.
Giants. I think both teams rest starters because we're gonna beat.
It's very possible.
We're beating Indy. So after we beat Indy, that's the Saquon game, by the way, too, Pizzle. Super Bowl week. I just have that's the Saquon game. Super Bowl fantasy Super Bowl week. Watch that be the fucking Saquon week where he goes for 200 yards, bro. Saquon about to win somebody a damn fantasy championship versus the Colts. But yeah, I think we both rest starters. Truth be told, I think we both rest starters. Shout out to Ronald. Smoking on a commie pack. Don't forget they robbed us on that all-sides field goal. Y'all gonna feel this wrath, and Danny's gonna keep long stroking y'all defense. That's a fact. Bro, Washington can't beat us when we're bad, Pizzle. Like, Pizzle, they can't beat us when we're bad.
I'm just ignoring them, man.
Like, what are they gonna do next year after Joe Shane really fills out this roster, man? I mean, for real, Washington fans, what y'all gonna do next year after Joe Shane fill out this roster, man? What y'all gonna do? Y'all can't beat us at all. This is the worst we're gonna be for the next decade, bro. This is the worst we're gonna be for the next decade, and y'all can't beat us. Let that sink in. This is literally the worst the Giants are gonna be for the next decade, and y'all can't touch us. Like, for real. Like, Washington fans, shut the fuck up. For real, shut the fuck up. Shout out to Jamil the King. The crack, I don't know what that emoji is. It's blocked out. Fans crying about calls is funny as fuck. Yeah, it is. Commander fans, like, shut up. I mean, they making a big spectacle out of this shit, man. Shut up. Jackson. he says, shout out to Jackson, I'm not cuddling Saquon, but if the line ain't getting any push up front and he running into a wall, what's he supposed to do? Break a damn tackle. He was touched by the hand of God. And I want
But
him.
okay, with Jackson, and I get what he's saying. Like the offensive line's got to play good too. But Jackson, when you look at him play, like when he made that move on Bostic, and everybody's replaying it on fucking Twitter and everything else, and he's putting the dude in a blender. The Saquon hasn't been doing that. I'm not even talking about him hitting the holes and things like that. I'm talking about in open space. He hasn't been making those kind of plays, and he did on Sunday. He did. And so that's where, like, I guess I'm coming from. It's like when I see Saquon get tackled by one man, it's like it don't make sense to me because he has the ability to make anybody miss. I guess that's where my frustration was. Absolutely, offensive line is going to have bad games, and like I said, Evan Neal hasn't been playing that good last few weeks, anyways. But it's just when he gets in open space, where's making people miss like he did on Sunday.
And that's the thing, man. When you want to be the highest paid running back in the league, you just got to elevate the damn line. You got
You
to
got to.
make
Well,
people
that's the
miss
thing is
on
okay.
purpose.
I'm glad you said that because everyone is asking Danny to elevate the team. Why can't Saquon do that too?
Exactly.
So I mean,
So,
stop putting it all on the quarterback every damn time is so damn, to me, is ignorant.
but that's what
I
they do.
I know.
And the thing with Saquon too is like when you Derrick Henry, I said it before, Derrick Henry line ain't been the greatest in Tennessee. But he'll find a way to get 120, 150 yards and 2 touchdowns a week.
Mm.
He puts that Titans team on his back 9 out of in his prime. When he was the same age as Saquon, that Tennessee Titan team was on his back. It just was. So at some point, when you want to be the highest paid running back in the league, you have to do things that you just shouldn't do. That's why you get the money, Pizzle, because you do things that normal people can't do.
Exactly.
That's why you get the money. That's why you get the bag. Like, you know, that game versus Detroit was unacceptable. That stat line versus the Cowboys is unacceptable. That stat line versus Washington the first game, that's unacceptable. Don't even get me started on the Eagle
But
game.
again, though, Saquon at the end of the game on Sunday played very. I mean, he
He
turned the
earned
lights
his
out.
money. He
Yeah,
showed
he
us
earned.
how
Yeah, he did his thing. I mean, I absolutely think he played a great game. I thought Danny, Saquon, Kayvon were the reasons why we won the game on Sunday. They
agreed.
all three played great. They all did their thing, and Saquon. I'd given up on Saquon. I ain't gonna lie. I thought like, well, he's done. Like he's not showing up. Well, he proved me wrong on Sunday. And Kayvon, I didn't know if Kayvon had that kind of game in him this year. I thought it was going to take him another season, but shit, man, he did,
Oh
man.
no,
He
I
had,
saw it. I saw
I
that
mean, he
damn
did.
Cowboy game. I was like, okay, this guy's gonna be a problem. That Cowboy game, I was like, yeah, he's gonna be a fucking problem. Because remember, AZO Jalari didn't play the Cowboy game. That was just Kayvon versus the world versus Dallas. He hit Dak on every single play. I was like, yo, it's too Kayvon. The Cowboy game showed me something about Kayvon, man. I was like, okay, primetime game. He know the world is watching. Okay, this what he do? Okay, Kayvon, I see you. We got a big time player, boys. You want to talk about, because we're finally caught up on Super Chats. We're gonna read these last two, and we're gonna talk about Danny. But if you want to talk about the player I want to see most in the playoffs, that boy Kayvon, man. Kayvon is a big. He's a what do they call him? Big game player. Yeah,
Mhm.
he loves the spotlight, bro. He loves it. He can't wait. What did he say going into the Washington game? Prime time gonna love me. Shit, he was right. No lies detected.
Mhm.
Shout out to Barth. Matt Ryan's last game, the biggest blown lead ever. Get Matt Ryan the fuck up out of here, bro. Get Matt Ryan all the way the fuck up out of here, bro. Like enough. If you had, bro, could you imagine if the Vikings had scored a touchdown in overtime? Could you imagine being a Colts better and not covering that game? Could you imagine, Pizzle, if they had scored an overtime touchdown and they? Could you imagine being a Colts better in general and watching that game go to OT?
I know.
Oh,
it makes you want.
No.
You'd have to jump off a bridge.
Yeah, you got to. Like the games like that will make you stop betting forever, bro. It will literally make you stop betting forever.
I know.
Shout out to Donnie. No, we don't give a fuck about Tae Crowder, bro. Not even a little bit.
I mean, let me speak on this real fast though. If the Giants have shown anything this year, it's fuck around and find out.
Facts.
Because Kadarius Toney acting a little silly, we're going to send you to Kansas City. Kenny Golladay being stupid, not playing well, we setting your ass on the bench. Tae Crowder like, free me, all right, motherfucker, you freed.
Facts.
Like this roster has been put on notice of fuck around and find out. Pretty much. Tae Crowder, I've always said with the Giants, he was a boomer bust player. I thought we got a lot out of him to be a 7th round pick, but the reality was he wasn't playing as good as the coaches thought he was. Or I'm sorry, he wasn't playing good enough for the coaches. And so I definitely think Landon Collins will probably get more playing time because of this. But best of luck to Tae Crowder, but he got what he asked for. He wanted to be freed.
And he's free.
And this coaching staff and this administration, they don't give a fuck.
Nope.
You don't want to be here, find out. You're going to find out hard.
Find out.
Exactly.
Agreed. Okay, fellas, 2 things. Number 1, hit that like button because we at 99 likes. That's number 1.
We got to give him credit for at least getting close to 100 this week without even asking.
Nah, hell nah, Pizzle. We in episode 24. We shouldn't have to ask for 100 likes at this point. Episode 24, 100 likes should just happen automatically, Pizzle. Episode 24, the Kobe Bryant episode, Pizzle.
They should already
know to get us to 100 at this point. And
the super chat seems to be like $8 to $24 for Kobe.
In honor of Kobe, 8 and 24 only.
8 and 24 only.
So also subscribe to my reaction channel. The link is in the comment section. I support Big Fisk. Subscribe to that channel. Show me some love. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all don't even know that channel existed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all just found me with the Giants channel, so y'all don't even know I had that original channel. So feel free to subscribe to my reaction channel. Support your boy. But so check this out, right? We're gonna get into this Danny talk. Jackson says Danny least interceptions and second least fumbles among starting quarterbacks. Almost like when he has a decent coaching, he don't turn it over. Pizzle, you go first. Let's talk about this Daniel Jones transformation. Pizzle,
well, I want to. Here's the thing that I want to talk about, and like I've honestly given the fuck up, and we really haven't even talked about Danny like that the last few weeks. Like we really haven't. Yeah, I know the first few episodes that we did a podcast, we did a lot of ranting and raving about Danny, but then we obviously showed our element to be able to talk about other things other than Danny the last several weeks. And we got to go back to Danny because I'm getting pissed the fuck off again because I see stuff on Twitter and I see stuff on YouTube where it's like they continue to spin a narrative that he ain't that dude.
Yep.
They keep doing it, Fisk. And now they being funny about it because now they like, oh yeah, he game managing really well. And it's like they're trying to use these words as weapons.
Yep.
To try to say, oh, Danny really ain't that guy. Oh yeah, he does a good job managing the game. Man, what you fucking mean?
Exactly. What you trying to say?
What you trying to say? You don't want to come out and say it. You basically don't want to come out and say that you think Danny sucks, even though he goes into Landover, Maryland on Sunday in basically a playoff game against a team with a winning record who we just tied with, and he goes in there and gets the job done and wins the game. And he's carrying this team to the playoffs with nobody as his receiving weapons. Nobody. He's got no help. No, and we've already talked about this ad nauseum. No great quarterback in the league doesn't have a dude with him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And Aaron Rodgers is still good, but man, Aaron Rodgers has been bitching the whole time. You want to know why he's been bitching, Fisk? Because Devontae Adams plays in Las Vegas now.
Basically.
That's why he's been bitching all damn year.
Basically.
He ain't got his dude, and he knows it. All of a sudden, nobody's talking shit about Tua. You want to know why? Because Tua's got Waddle out there doing the Waddle dance, and he's got Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
I'm so sick and damn tired of people talking about, oh, he just game man. He ain't got a dude.
Exactly.
I mean, I love fucking Darius Slayton, but Darius Slayton didn't play good on Sunday. He got his Isaiah Hodgins. We just got him.
Facts.
Like he wasn't even part of the team to start the year. He ain't like that. And it's like, it pisses me off, Fist.
Fizzle.
Because he doesn't deserve these little petty fucking comments that these people give him.
Pizzle on 4th and 9. He had to force a ball to Richie James, bro.
And Fist, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that. If you don't think your quarterback's any good, Fisk, you ain't going for it on 4th and 9. In that situation. If you're moving on for your quarterback and you don't want to, he's not going to be part of your franchise, you ain't going for it on 4th and 9, Fisk.
Facts.
They put the game in his hands. They didn't fucking hand the ball off. They let him throw it. And guess what? You don't get that, Fish. You give them great field position. How the fuck can you not see this dude's the dude?
And he threw it to Richie James.
Fucking James. Who, by the way, has been in the doghouse for like 6 weeks.
Facts. Because he fumbled and didn't give Danny and Saquon a chance in Seattle. Fumbled twice.
Like, I don't, and then you go on Twitter and you're like, well, he managing really well. What the fuck you mean?
There wasn't game manager throws. Danny was making, and in that second quarter, that drive in the second quarter, Danny was making like.
Fisk, I'm starting to wonder. I don't mean to interrupt. You know how Pizzle gets. I'm starting to wonder if they even know what a fucking game manager is.
They don't.
I don't think they know what a game. He can't. Like, Mahomes ain't in the motherfucking draft, Fisk. You know what I'm like. And here's what's crazy about it. It's like Mahomes is good, but really he's really just. I don't even want to say it because I know people talking crazy, but like because I'm this old dude, but he's really just Brett Favre.
Yeah, he really is. He's
Brett Favre. He's Brett Favre. He's a light-skinned Brett Favre with the funky hair. That's all he is.
Playing in the same damn system too.
And by the way, Andy Reid was in that system.
It's the same system too.
It's the same motherfucking system. That's all it is. He's just Brett fucking Favre. But all the kids like to buy his jersey, and everybody's up his ass. Like I don't like. You're going to kill yourself mentally as a fan trying to find the next Mahomes. Like it just ain't. And it's like I see these people talking like, yeah, but we could do better. Man, this car runs.
Yeah, but
this car would get you to fucking work, Fisk.
Pizzle, Danny is what? All right, here's what I'm trying to say. Danny does the same shit that Joe Burrow does. All the things y'all like about Joe Burrow, he's clutch, he's cool, calm, and collective in the fourth quarter. That's Danny. It just looks a little different because he's not throwing a Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. But that's Danny.
That's the thing. Is like Herbert has at least got okay. Herbert is at least got Keenan Allen. He got Carter. Who's that other guy? He's got
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams. That's who I couldn't think of. He's got dudes.
But here's the thing, Pizzle. He was garbage because Pizzle, you know, I owned him in our fantasy league. He was garbage for 2 months because he didn't have Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. I was starting Daniel Jones over him in fantasy because he was garbage without Keenan Allen and Mike Williams.
But what I don't understand is like, how do you not see that as a football fan? How do you not see like you got like every quarterback's got a dude?
It's personal with them.
I know. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is there something else that's stopping them from like Danny?
I've been told you that, bro. It's personal. They've gone so far the other way on Danny that they can't take it. They don't want to be wrong because they went so far the other. I put it to this way, but you ever hate? All right, Pizzle. What I'm trying to say is this: like they hated on him so hard, it's hard to like him. If that makes sense, because they hated on him so hard, it's hard for them to change their mind because they hated on him so hard.
I'm gonna say something. Please don't be mad at me for this, Fisk. Please don't be mad at me. I know you're gonna say, would Danny be judged differently if he was black?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I've been telling people all the time. If Daniel Jones is black, he'd get so much more praise because the way is athletic.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Fisk.
He'd get if Daniel Jones is black, he'd get a lot more passes because he's a run first quarterback. They'd give him a pass,
but it's like you can't be a run first white quarterback.
Yeah, because remember we called Josh Allen trash for 2 years, so he got Stephon Diggs. So yeah, when you're a run first white quarterback, you don't really get the same passes. But here's the thing, though, right? I've been trying to tell y'all this dude is Tom Brady. If you go back and look at Tom Brady's. If you'd go back and look at now, that's a good point too, Prince Castro. If Daniel Jones is black, they would have gotten the fuck up out of here. That's a good point.
That's fine too.
It wouldn't be no year for Daniel Jones if he was black.
That's fine. If that's true, that's
definitely the double-edged sword right there.
I'm cool with that. I'm just saying, what does that play? What part does that play in this?
But here's the thing too, though. Some of it. But here's the thing, because I got to combat you with this. Because when you throw the race card out there, I'm
trying to figure out what it is.
It's predominantly white.
I'm trying to figure out what it is, Fisk.
But here's the thing, though. We can't use the if Daniel Jones is black thing because most of these fans are white boys. If you look, most of the Giants fan base is white conservative. They are. Most of them are white conservative.
But what if they don't want a white dude as their quarterback?
That in 2022, I might buy that because black quarterbacks is popping. But at the same time,
they are pop. They're popping and they're popular.
No black this fan base couldn't handle a black quarterback. They couldn't handle it. They just couldn't handle it. I couldn't picture this fan base.
But isn't it? But don't you think that everyone thinks that Lamar is better?
If you put them on a lie detector test, they will not trade Danny for Lamar. If you put,
I wouldn't personally, but I'm saying, like, I think some people think he's better.
Some people do, but if you put these Giants fans on a lie detector test and say, who would you ever root for, Danny or Lamar, they'll pick Danny. If you put them on a lie detector test, they pick Danny over Lamar.
But with that being said, though, Fisk, I don't understand. I'm trying to find out what is it
Pizzle
that people don't like about Danny because he's doing. Okay. Go tell me.
I'm gonna tell you, and
because I can't figure it the fuck out.
I told you this 2 months ago. Danny is not liked. Some people in this world are not liked. Danny is not liked. Russell Westbrook in basketball is not liked. Cam Newton was not liked. LeBron James is not liked. Certain athletes, certain people in the world, Pizzle, are just not liked. Some things can't be explained. Some people are just not liked. Pizzle, you're a hip hop fan. I don't know how much you've been paying attention to what's going on in the world of hip hop right now. Well, There's this rapper called Gunner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's snitching on Young Thug, right? He's
Yeah.
telling he's a fucking rat. He's snitching on Young Thug right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the hip hop community is accepting it because they like Gunner. They're trying to come up with every excuse in the world to why Gunner isn't a snitch. But 2 years ago, when 6ix9ine told on Treyway, they threw him under the bus and said he's a rat, he's a snitch. We got to blackball him, all this other stuff, because they didn't like 6ix9ine. So when you translate that to Daniel Jones has no weapons, has a spotty offensive line, and is winning games. All everybody talks about with Aaron Rodgers and Lamar Jackson is they have no help. They don't give Daniel Jones that pass because they don't like him. They don't like Daniel Jones. There's no rhyme or reason for it, Pizzle.
But why?
They just don't
What
like
did
him.
What did he do?
He was fucking born, Pizzle. Okay? He was fucking born.
Says he just got a terrible name like Daniel Jones because it's a basic ass name.
You gotta understand. They drafted Daniel Jones 6. They're never gonna get over that. They can't let Dave Gettleman be right.
How?
Bro.
Like why? Why can you not
drafted Daniel Jones 6? Those draft experts and the media, they don't like to be wrong. Admitting Daniel Jones is good after laughing at him for years, after ridiculing the Giants for years. It's hard to swallow that pill. People don't like being wrong, bro. It's hard to say Daniel Jones is the most accurate quarterback in the league right now. It's hard to say Daniel Jones has the least turnovers in the league right now. It's hard to admit Daniel Jones is going to the playoffs with filthy wide receiver. It's hard to admit that Daniel Jones is the best player on the Giants. It's hard for them to admit that. It's hard because they've gone the other way with it, Pizzle. It's hard, bro.
But okay, I actually get that because like obviously they don't want to be they didn't want to be wrong then, they don't want to be wrong now.
Pizzle, look at Kirk Cousins. They slurp Kirk Cousins all season for fourth quarter comebacks. Danny got 5. They don't say a fucking word. So you got a quarterback who has 5 game-winning fourth quarter drives. Actually 6, if you want to include the one that he just had on versus Washington with that getting that field goal in the fourth quarter. So you got a guy with 6 fourth quarter game-winning drives, basically. And he has the least amount of turnovers in the league. And he gets no credit.
Well, check this out. Okay.
None.
Check this out. I want to run down just real fast, okay? These are all the teams that are currently in the playoffs. Both the AFC and NFC, okay? You got the Bills. We know who's on that squad. Josh Allen and who's his big go-to guy? Diggs. And he's got Davis. Then you go to Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes. Who's all his dogs? Travis Kelce, probably the best tight end in the fucking league. Not to mention, he's got all them speedy-ass weapons with him.
Each one of them will be the number 1 on the Giants.
Then you got the Bengals, number 3. Burrow and
2
Chase.
monsters.
2 monsters plus Higgins.
And
now,
Boyd.
At 4, now they only at 4 because the AFC, you got the Titans. That's a little bit of an outlier.
Yeah, that's an outlier.
They don't really, but I mean, they got Derrick Henry, but like, they don't really have a big number 1 receiver.
Nah, they don't.
And then you got the Ravens, which that's kind of an outlier too, right? Who's their big receiver?
The thing with the Ravens, though,
I mean, who's Lamar really got?
He does have the second best tight end in the league, Mark Andrews. At least he has that.
Yes,
at least he has that.
Mark Andrews is a beast.
Because all Brady needed was Gronk for years. So at least, when you got a Mahomes has Kelce, Lamar has Mark Andrews, Brady had Gronk for years.
Yep.
All Cam Newton had when he won his MVP was fucking Greg Olsen. So a stud tight end could do a lot with a good running game.
Well, okay, that's some similarities, right? With the Chiefs and Ravens are showing you that if you just have a stud tight end,
you could do a lot with a stud.
You can do a lot. Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you got the Chargers. We already talked about that. And then you got the Dolphins. We kind of talked about that, Tua. Tyreek Hill, Waddle. Then you go to the NFC. Eagles, Hurts and fucking A.J. Brown plus Devontae Smith. Then you got the Vikings. Cousins has got fucking Jefferson. He's got Thielen too. I mean, he's got some
and
dogs.
Dalvin Cook. He got some shit over
And
there.
yeah, he's
TJ
got some,
Hawkinson got Hawkinson
yep,
too.
got Hawks. Yep. And then you got the 49ers.
All kind of shit.
All kinds of shit. Then you got the Bucks at 4.
All kind of shit. Don't let Brady being wise fool you. If Daniel Jones is on the
well,
Bucks,
Mike Evans is still good.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let Brady being wise fool you. If Daniel Jones or Mahomes and some shit was throwing to Mike Evans and Godwin, they be popping.
Then
Brady was washed.
Then you got the Cowboys.
All kind of shit.
All kinds of shit. Dak's got CeeDee Lamb. He's got dudes. Then you got obviously the Giants, and then you got the Commanders. The Commanders have got scary. They got Scary Terry. They got Brian Robinson. They got dudes.
Dotson is a beast.
Yeah, they got decent role receivers. The point I'm bringing all this up is because outside of the Giants, there might be.
I gotta cut you off. That fucking Jared Goff, because everybody's slurping Jared Goff pizzle. Everybody think Jared Goff better than Danny. That dude got Amon St. Brown, and he got that first round burner from fucking Alabama out there.
Yeah, Jameson Williamson. Williamson. Yeah.
So, let's call it what
he got dudes.
DK Metcalf in fucking Seattle.
Yep.
And they got dudes, bro.
But the point is, you run through all the playoff teams outside of the Titans
and the Giants.
That's
it. Titans and the Giants. That's it. And notice the Titans and the Giants got to win the same way every week, Pizzle. We got to use our running backs, keep it close in the fourth quarter, and wait for you to fuck up.
I mean, the Titans and Giants are basically the same team.
The same damn team. We're literally a carbon copy of each other. Literally. Only difference is we got a quarterback they don't. It's the only difference.
But my point being is like Danny's doing something hardly no fucking quarterback is doing. He's in the playoffs with no dudes.
None.
No dudes.
None. It's not even fair. And
it's not fair.
Right? It's not only does he not have.
You can't compare Danny to any of these other dudes.
Nope.
Because he doesn't have. He's not even close on that. On what some of these guys have got.
He's Tom Brady, Pizzle. That's Tom Brady. What's 2022 Daniel Jones is 2006 Tom Brady. This is who he is. Some of y'all may be too young to remember 2006 Tom Brady, but that's who 2022 Daniel Jones is 2006 Tom Brady. And what did they do? What did Belichick do in 2007? Got him Randy Moss and Wes Welker. The rest was history.
Listen,
I'm telling you, Joe Shane is going to get Daniel Jones his Randy Moss and Wes Welker.
He just needs like a Devontae Adams.
He's gonna get. I'm telling you, he's not Eli, bro. Eli's not this. He's better than Eli. Eli's not this. When Eli Manning didn't have weapons, he was leading the league in interceptions. Eli was not this. When Eli Manning didn't have that offensive line, it didn't have the weapons. That's when you had to lead him leading the league in interceptions.
He has all the ability to be better than Eli.
Daniel Jones is. Do y'all understand what the fuck Daniel Jones is doing right now? Y'all understand he's gonna finish the season with like 4 or 5 interceptions? That's Aaron Rodgers type shit right there. Do y'all get it? I don't think y'all fucking get it. The guy has thrown 4 picks in 14 games. Are y'all?
That's not good enough, Fisk.
4 interceptions in 14 fucking games. Do y'all fucking understand what y'all watching right now? Daniel Jones is the most. I have a video coming in a couple days. Daniel Jones is second behind Geno Smith in accurate on-target passes this season, according to PFF. I don't think y'all understand what y'all seeing with Daniel Jones. This guy's 06 Brady. He's 06 Brady. And when Tom Brady lost in the playoffs to the Colts, to Peyton Manning, Belichick went and got that boy Randy Moss and Wes Welker. Because remember, the narrative on Tom Brady, his first couple years in the league, Pizzle, was what? He's a game manager.
Game manager.
That's what they called Tom Brady because he was throwing the bums.
Well, he was a 6th-round pick. He came in as a backup. Yada, yada,
It's the
yada.
defense. It's
Yeah.
Belichick. And then they got Tom Brady some motherfucking weapons. And he been lighting it up ever since. I'm telling you. Daniel Jones is on a Tom Brady arc. They think he's not good. They think he's a game manager. And now all of a sudden he gets some wide receivers. It's like, oh shit, Danny got 40 touchdowns? The fuck? Watch. Telling you. But let's catch up on these super chats. They, you know what I'm saying? They dropping a bag on this pizzle. They supporting big businesses right now.
Good. They need to.
Shout out to Jackson. He says, a Fisk was roasting my boy Isaiah Hopkins when we picked him up. Give this man some respect. Yo, you know what? Yeah, shout out to Isaiah Hopkins, man. Because I ain't know who the fuck he was when we picked him up, bro. I was like, I had no time for him when we picked him up. I give you that. I didn't care, bro. He got cut. He's a practice squad player in the Bills that got cut. You really think I'm supposed to care? Come on, Pizzle. You think
that's what we've come to as Giant fans is appreciating like little shit like this.
Facts, bro.
I mean, you just giving us. We like that little fucking dog at the end of the table. Like, hey, can we have little crumbs?
Yo, we Kenny from South Park.
Yeah,
we poor as fuck. We Kenny from South Park, bro. We get all the hand-me-downs, man.
Yeah, you'll forget about Isaiah Hodges as soon as they fucking pick up somebody in the offseason.
Facts. And here's another thing too, right? We so desperate, Pizzle. I'm begging for that. What's his name? Oh my gosh. He just got cut by the Packers. What's his name?
Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins. I'm out here begging for Sammy Watkins. We so trash a wide receiver, bro. I'm over here like, yo, you know, Sammy Watkins, bro. I mean, shit. We only got a couple weeks left of the season. He might be all right for us. I mean, it's terrible. Shout out to Timmy, though. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Alternative thought. Danny was made a deal with not to be what? Danny was made a deal with not to do the option with promise of a new contract after this year, just to help them have some capital to at least have. No, sorry, there's this thing called agents, Timmy, and Daniel Jones' agent would never go for that shit. Sorry, Timmy. Daniel Jones. If that was the case, Daniel Jones would not have been physically upset when they declined his option. He was physically upset when they declined that option.
Can I also say this too, Fizz? Just in case anybody in the comments say this shit. Stop saying stupid shit like we'll bring Danny back on a team-friendly deal.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Please. Good luck with that.
I want the audacity to even say shit like that.
Facts. Good luck with that.
Something like the fucking Antichrist would say.
Facts. Team-friendly deal. Y'all think Daniel Jones don't know he's the whole fucking team? Y'all think he don't know that shit?
We gonna walk in and be like, hey, you want a team-friendly deal? Like that's I'm sure that's exactly how negotiations are gonna go.
Yeah. And you know, Pizzle, the Cowboy fans thought Dak was gonna give him a team-friendly deal a couple years ago. How'd that turn out?
Danny gonna say, Indy needs a quarterback. I hear
Tampa Bay need a quarterback.
Tampa Bay need a quarterback because Tom's leaving.
Quarterback.
Saints could use a quarterback. I don't know. I bet Tennessee wouldn't mind a quarterback right now.
Yup. Washington, the team down the street, they can use a quarterback.
Arizona's going to be without Kyler Murray probably next season.
That'd be a nice little get-right season for me.
What you mean I'm going to take a team-friendly deal?
Team-friendly discount. Get the fuck out.
What are you talking about?
You think the Jets wouldn't drop a bag on Danny? What?
Yeah, the Jets. What? The Jets? Hey, Danny, you ain't even got to fucking move.
Facts. We in the same facility, too.
You in the same, yeah.
Keep the same lock, all kind of shit.
What are you talking about?
Team-friendly deal.
I hate some of the shit that I hear, Fizz.
Team-friendly deal. Yeah, right. What quarterback takes a team-friendly deal? Name that guy. After they declined his fifth-year option, do y'all understand how disrespected Danny was by that shit? You think Danny is about to cut Joe Shane and Mara some slack after not giving him that fifth-year option? Please. That shit's personal.
You know
That
what?
shit hurts me.
You know what Danny ought to do? If the Giants said, "Hey, we need you to take a," he ought to just get up and leave.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, I think he gonna take a team friendly deal. Please. That boy went to Duke. Yeah, right. He went to Duke. Yeah, right. He's too smart. He's got the Giants by the balls. Especially since the Giants are in the playoffs and can't replace him even if they fucking wanted to. Please. He's got him by the balls.
Especially when he carries him to the playoffs with no receivers.
And here's another thing too, Pizzle. You gotta look at it like this. The Giants can't get rid of Danny. He's the fucking team. How do you go back to your locker room and say, well, we didn't want to pay Daniel Jones, so here's Tyrod Taylor.
And look, I'm not saying I want Danny to have the high. I'm not saying I want him to be highest paid in the league, but I'm just saying all I'm saying is these content creators and these people that put out stuff, be realistic. Don't say stupid shit.
Yeah, be very realistic.
Just be realistic. Like, he's not taking a team-friendly deal. Stop it.
Daniel Jones floor, and I'm telling these people, if they do not tag Danny, the cheapest he's playing for is 45. And that's on a short-term deal. That's on a short-term deal, because if you think Daniel Jones is going to sit here and take $25 million when these fuckers about to begin paid $50 to $55 million a year, you're fucking stupid. You fucking stupid. I hear these things that, oh, Daniel Jones' market is around 25 to $30 million. Bullshit. You think Daniel Jones, a starting quarterback in New York City, is going to play for 25 to $30 million when the average quarterback is getting 45? What are you guys, stupid? Average quarterbacks. I'm talking Matthew Stafford and shit. Getting Dak Prescott getting 45? You think Danny gonna play for 25 to 30? Are y'all stupid? The franchise tag for Danny next year is gonna be like $50 fucking million to franchise tag him next year. You think he's gonna fucking take a team friendly deal when he can make you tag him this year and next year? Are y'all fucking stupid? Are you stupid? Can you count? Can you read? Are you educated at all? You think he's going to play for 25 to 30 when he could get franchise tag this year and next year and make a good 90 mil off tags? Are you stupid? For real. Anybody thinking Daniel Jones will take a team-friendly deal? Are you stupid? I want to know. Me and Pizzle want to know. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Like, are you stupid? Come on, man. Like, this shit is fucking dumb. Oh, yeah, Daniel Jones. Yeah, I'm Daniel Jones. I just led my team to the playoffs, but I'm going to think so little of myself that I'm going to take $25 million while bums like Kyler Murray are getting $48 million a year. How you sound? How you fucking sound right now, bro? Like, Pizzle, I think they stupid, bro.
I'm just saying.
I think the Pizzle, I really think they're stupid. If anybody thinks Danny is playing for a penny less than a franchise tag, whatever, I don't know if the franchise tag is 45 million or 35 million. I don't know what the tag is next year. We're not going to know what the franchise tag is until what? When the league year, when is the league year kicking? Like March 1st or some shit like that. We'll know what the franchise tag number is.
Something around there, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever that franchise tag number is, that's the minimum Danny's gonna play for. That's the minimum. Y'all are fucking smoking if you think they're not tagging Daniel Jones. Y'all are fucking smoking that good dope. But anyway, shout out to Don J. Bro, y'all wasting y'all breath on these people who criticize Daniel Jones. Those people are just mindless trolls who don't know any better. They are. They're haters.
And that's why we haven't talked about Danny the last few weeks.
Yeah, we've had bigger fish to fry, like these fucking linebackers and these fucking wide receivers. We didn't have bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Why Daniel Jones is the least of our problems. We got linebackers who don't know what holes to hit, corners who couldn't cover a bed with a blanket, and wide receivers who couldn't catch their own child if it was thrown at them. So we've had bigger fish to fry, Pizzle.
Yeah,
And speaking of bigger fish to fry, can y'all please, if you really love Fizz Vegas, if you support Fizz Vegas, can you please go subscribe to my reaction channel, please? I put the link in the chat. Subscribe to my reaction channel. It's the one with 11,000 subscribers. Okay, it's my 11,000 subscriber channel. Can y'all please go subscribe to it? I'm trying to get it back in the algorithm. I'm trying to get it popping. Can you please go over there and hit the sub button and go like some shit over there? But shout out to Michi. There's a certain channel that no matter what we do, he will never like DJ, give him credit. He keeps saying DJ isn't a franchise quarterback. I don't watch none of these dudes. Must be talking about the poodle or something. I don't know. I don't watch none of these dudes.
I have a feeling he's talking about the poodle.
Yeah, because I don't watch these guys, so I wouldn't know. But some people.
Let's be honest about this. That's like if he ends up getting a deal from Joe Shane, Joe Shane's basically calling them dudes idiots.
Yeah, and here's the thing too, Pizzle. That deal, I'm telling you, Pizzle, it would not shock me if they just went on and gave Danny his 240, 250. It wouldn't shock me, and get it out the way. It wouldn't shock me if Daniel Jones just got his guarantee, got his contract, because that's what they did with Goff. That's what they did with Wentz. They just gave him the money early, got it out the way. It wouldn't shock me, Pizzle, because you know what? We got to take care of Andrew Thomas next year. We got to take care of Xavier McKinney next year. We got more shit to worry about. Like, I don't think
we got a lot of shit to worry about.
I don't think they want to go into an offseason, Pizzle, and have to pay the best left tackle in football and Daniel Jones. I don't think they want to go into an offseason and have to worry about their tackle and their quarterback. If you make me bet on it, I think they just get the Daniel Jones contract out the way. And I think they do it early too. I think Daniel Jones is actually the first quarterback to get paid. I think they're going to pay Danny like 40. I think they'll give him Kyler Murray's contract. I think they'll give him $1 million more. Kyler is at what, $48 million for Kyler? They give Danny $49 million. Say, here's more to Kyler. Take it. Get him on a cheap deal before the market goes buku with Justin Herbert. They're gonna go buku with Joe Burrow. Lamar's gonna get his bag. Jalen Hurts is about to get his fucking bag.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants, if they were smart, which I believe they are, I think they give Daniel Jones the Kyler Murray contract the first day they can. I think they pay Danny first before all these other quarterbacks get paid, because if they franchise tag Danny and Jalen Hurts and fucking Burrow getting $55 million a year, you're going to have to pay Danny a bag next season. Don't make the same mistake Jerry Jones did, man. Don't do it. Jerry could have got Dak for like $34 million a year if he just paid him when he was supposed to. But instead, he waited 2 years and he had to give him in the 40s. Shout out to Agent Trubisky. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. I had this huge argument. Agent Trotsky. Okay, Agent Trotsky. My bad. Agent Trotsky, not Trubisky. I had this huge argument with some bum Washington fan. He said refs won us the game, and Danny was the worst quarterback in the league. I said their team must really be bad if the worst quarterback drove 97 yards for a touchdown with make-a-wish wide receivers. Now that's a fact. Pizzle. That drive was one of the greatest drives I've ever seen in my life, all things considered, as a Giants fan. That's one of the top 5 greatest Giants drives I've ever seen in my life, bro. He went 97 yards and throwing to Richie James, Hodkins, and fucking Slayton, bro.
I just feel like the 4th and 9 play should tell you everything that you need to know about Danny.
Facts.
Right?
Facts. That's all you need to know about Danny right there. 4th and 9 through the fucking practice squad receiver. 4th and 9 through the practice squad receiver.
You don't do that unless you believe in your quarterback.
Biggest game of his life. The season is on the line. Playoff spot on the line.
Yep.
4th and 9. Richie James.
Yep.
A week ago, Pizzle. Let's take it back a week, Pizzle. Let's rewind. Let's rewind the track right quick. 4th and 7. Jalen Hurts threw to who? Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith, yeah.
Ain't no Devontae Smith on the Giants. Just saying. That just goes to show you the lack of talent we have compared to the Eagles. One guy who's about to win the MVP on 4th and 7 throws to a wide open Devontae Smith. Our guy Daniel Jones on 4th and 9 has to throw to a tightly covered Richie James and pray he catch that bitch.
Yeah, that's facts.
No separation. Go back. It was no the whole drive. Daniel Jones is just putting that shit in their hands, bro. It was no separation. It was masterful. It was masterful. Shout out to Don J. No disrespect to Bellinger, but could you imagine Kyle Pitts on the Giants, please? The things Daniel
It would be
Jones,
nice.
Man, that would it would be nice to have a Kyle Pitts on the Giants, bro. It really would, because like we just talked about it, man. Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, them tight ends do wonders for quarterbacks. Shout out to Corey. Didn't Wentz make the playoffs at 19 with nobodies? Not really, because Carson Wentz nobodies was still, bro. Here's the thing, Pizzle. This is why Corey is Corey. You're
why is he's bringing up somebody? He's bringing up a dude who wears another man's ring.
Facts. But here's the thing, Pizzle. That dude had 2 stud tight ends. He had Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. Yeah. The fuck are we talking about?
I don't know what Corey. Corey comes on here trying to talk shit and just says stupid ass shit.
I get so annoyed when they talk about that Carson Wentz season. I'm like, bro, he had an elite offensive line. He had 2 monster tight ends. Both his tight ends got paid. Dallas Goedert got paid by the Eagles and Zach Ertz got paid by the fucking Cardinals. So he had 2 elite tight ends. Alshon Jeffrey. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Carson Wentz had mad shit. I watched Tom Brady win at least 3 Super Bowls with 2 tight ends, bro.
My guy literally said, that with so much confidence.
Facts.
He paid $1.99 to say that.
Facts. And we know what and you were slurping the Cowboys a couple weeks
ago. And we love super chats. Nothing makes us feel better when some people give us super chats. We feel appreciated, don't we? We feel like somebody giving us a hug. But that motherfucker paid $1.99 and thought he said something smart.
Just to say some dumb shit. And
like, yeah, Alshon Jeffrey was on that fucking team.
And it was Alshon Jeffrey. They had the 2 tight ends. He had Miles Sanders and he had what's that other running back who used to be nice? They had some Jordan Howard or some shit like that. He had mad shit, bro. Carson Wentz had mad help on that team. Shout out to LA. Remember, supporting big fish and supporting small businesses. We already know what Dak looked like before he had Amari, and I doubt Hurts will look much better. Next year with OBJ and a first-round receiver, he'll be more consistent version of prime Eli with wheels. Look, bro, I don't know about the OBJ part, but I'm 99% sure that Shane is drafting a receiver in the 1st and 3rd round. I'm 100% sure we get a receiver in the 1st and the 3rd, bro. I think we get some monster receiver in the 1st, and then we got 2 third-round picks. I think he takes another receiver in the 3rd, bro. 99% sure. I think Odell's going to the Cowboys, and it is what it is. But like, Pizzle, I want your opinion on this, Pizzle. We don't need Odell next season. If he can't help us this season, why do we want to old Odell off two ACL surgeries?
Man, I don't know what the fuck Odell's doing.
Like, I mean, we wanted Odell because we wanted help this year. After the season is over, why would we bring in Odell when we could just draft 2 receivers? Hell,
I agree.
I was at the Chinese spot earlier this week, and I know this Eagle fan, you know what I'm saying? Eagle fan in the area, we bump into each other every now and again. And he an older Eagle fan, so he got common sense. But he was like, I think Joe Shane's gonna go after DeAndre Hopkins. And I was like, I wouldn't be shocked. I think I wouldn't be shocked if Joe Shane tried to make a trade for DeAndre Hopkins. because I think he's up out of there because I think they're gonna pay Hollywood Brown. I think they're gonna be looking to move DeAndre Hopkins because I think they gotta pay Hollywood Brown. They already paid Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray's gonna miss next season. I think they move on from Hopkins. I wouldn't shock me, Pizzle, if the Giants trade for Hopkins. I don't think he'll cost a first-round pick because he's a little older and he's on a big contract. I would like to see the Giants go get DeAndre Hopkins.
I got breaking news, Fisk.
What?
Tae Crowder's back.
What?
He signed to the practice squad.
Huh?
Yeah, sorry I had to break that news to you.
Wait a minute, huh?
Tae Crowder, he's back.
But we just cut him.
I know, he's back.
How?
I don't know.
Like, what the fuck? Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He's on the practice squad.
Hold on. Time out. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. I thought he wanted his freedom.
That's a power move.
Yeah, I thought he wanted his freedom. Wait a minute. I thought he wanted to be free.
I don't know.
I thought he wanted to go and be one with the earth and walk the planet like Jules from Pulp Fiction. I thought he wanted his freedom, okay? So he could go be Tae Crowder. What happened?
I don't know.
I want to know what happened.
I don't
what
know.
Changed?
Some wild ass shit.
I want to know how that conversation went. I want to see the grins on Dable and Shane's face when he came back to the building. I would love to see that shit. Wink Martindale, because Wink Martindale always got a smart comment. I love to hear what Wink Martindale gonna say to him in the meeting this week. So Tay, how was freedom? I love to see that, bro. That's low-key embarrassing, man. That's like breaking up with a girl leaving the driveway and turning back around before you get out the neighborhood. That's really what he did, bro. Like, old girl ain't even get a chance to call her friends and vent about it. He already back crawling, begging for forgiveness. There's no way, man. There's no freaking way. Shout out to E. Yorkie. Remember, supporting Big Fisk and supporting small businesses. Giants are extending DJ. It will get done to the DJ haters. Take a look at the first-round quarterbacks in the last 5 to 10 years. It's about 67% failure rate. I'd rather see the continued development of DJ with new weapons. Pizzle, let's Pizzle. Let's do a list real quick because you did a list of playoff teams. So I'm gonna do a list of first-round quarterbacks. Okay.
Okay.
We got, just off the top of my head, right? We got Jameis Winston and Mariota. How did that turn out?
Not good.
We got Mitchell Trubisky. How did that turn out?
Not good.
We got Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Josh Rosen. How did that turn out?
Not good.
Haskins and Drew Lock. How did that turn out?
Not good.
How does Trey Lance and the dude for the Jets, whatever his name is, how that look? Zach Wilson. How that look?
Not going so hot.
How does Mac Jones look under Joe Judge or Patricia right now, by the way?
Stanky.
How did Daniel Jones look under Joe Judge and Jason Garrett?
He looked like Daniel Jones.
He like a competent quarterback, right?
Yeah.
I love how they see, and that's the thing people don't talk about, right? So I do, and by the way, me and Pistol just gave you a graveyard full of quarterbacks, and I know I missed a couple. We just gave you a graveyard full of first-round picks that did not work out. And RIP to Haskins. I hate throwing him in them things, but RIP to Haskins. But we just gave you at least 7 first-round quarterbacks who y'all was sucking dick for that did not work out. It didn't work. So and how do y'all feel about Carson Wentz? I left Carson Wentz and Jared Goff off of that, but let's not act like Carson Wentz and Jared Goff are franchise quarterbacks either. Are they? So y'all take that how you want to take it, but Pizzle. Daniel Jones was an Eagle tank job away from winning the division under Jason Garrett and Joe Judge.
I know.
Daniel Jones was a last game last year, beat the Eagles with a broken neck under Jason Garrett and freaking Joe Judge. Like, oh my gosh, bro. This guy, Danny is just different, man. Danny is different. Like, the fact that Daniel Jones goes out here and keeps this team competitive no matter what's around him, no matter the coaching staff. I don't know how people can hate on this. I don't know how people don't see it. They don't want to see it, man. The blind lead, the blind leading the blind, bro. It's just, it is what it is, man. This dude, Mac Jones and Daniel Jones had the same trajectory. If you look at Daniel Jones, it was 24-12 and 12 starts as a rookie. He gets Joe Judge and fucking Jason Garrett, and they fuck his progress up.
I know.
Mac Jones was what, rookie of the year last year, some shit like that. Wasn't Mac Jones rookie of the year? I could be wrong, but I think Mac Jones
was rookie of the year last year.
He was at least a Pro Bowler. I know I saw him doing a gritty at the Pro Bowl. So at worst, he was a Pro Bowler, right? Dude was a Pro Bowler. And now under Joe Judge and Patricia, look at him.
No.
Just look at him.
To me, it's not that hard to see. See, now, Court.
He says Daniel Jones is basically bro. Carson, stop. I'm not acknowledging that dumb shit, bro. That dude Carson, I'm not even acknowledging. Daniel Jones has something that Carson Wentz never had.
Like, why can't he just give us $1.99 and leave it blank?
Because he's Corey. It's all right though, because like, bro, Corey is like, how do I say this? He's the Yamcha of the Fisk unit. We don't take Corey serious. Corey done got bodied so many fucking times. We don't pay Corey no more. Corey is the Yamcha of the.
Hey,
of the
I want to let me say something else. How come nobody's wished us Merry Christmas yet?
Yeah, ain't nobody said Merry Christmas. Or
it's like that. They don't want us to have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, what's up with that? What y'all doing out here? And you know what I'm saying?
They can't give us a little super chat that Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
what the fuck's that all about? They don't want us to be happy on the holidays.
Yeah, why y'all being the Grinch right now? What's wrong?
I want to see Santa Claus too.
Yeah, I want some milk and cookies. Pause.
I'm probably gonna eat the milk and cookies.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even eat cookies, but yeah, pause.
You know, hey, that's a real thing though, Fist. When you got kids, you have to do the milk and cookie thing. And like, I take a bite out of the cookie and I'm like, shit, that was a good ass cookie. I think I'm way more. But then you gotta like leave some, make it believable.
Yeah, I actually, oh my goodness, there was this TikTok, right? And I'm gonna finish our super chats off. My bad. I'm gonna get back to the super chat. But there was this TikTok of some father or uncle dressed up as the Grinch, right? And he goes into his kid's house, and his two sons are sitting on the couch, and they tried to fight his ass because they didn't want him taking their damn presents. Pizzle, I'm gonna try and find it and send it to you. It's the funniest shit ever. This one little boy, the one little brother sat on the couch. He kept crying, but the other brother ran in front of the Christmas tree and took a hard stand and was like, "You are not taking my motherfucking presents, bro." I was like, he is down to die for them presents under that Christmas tree, bro.
Hey.
That dude was that little boy.
Kids like your presents, Fizz.
Yes, they do, man. I gotta take care of my little sister.
They like their presents, man.
No, so I definitely gotta give out some Christmas presents this weekend. I got a secret Santa with my aunt this year. I gotta go buy her some. But There it is. I know I'm skipping the line real quick. I can't put it on the big screen just yet, but shout out to Queenie. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small business.
Yeah.
He says Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and that's all. Well, that's a nice.
Thank you for that Christmas.
That's a
present.
nice super chat, and it's simple.
That's the biggest. That's the biggest super chat we've gotten on this channel since the Antichrist episode. Yes,
That's a nice super chat.
thank
Yes.
you, Queenie. We
Thank you,
appreciate that.
I hope Santa Claus comes in season.
Now Santa Claus gonna give him some milk, cookies, and a big booty bitch in a fucking box. Queenie gonna get a big booty bitch with some nice titties and some long hair. She gonna pop out of a present box and give him mad lap dances. All right, that's what happens when you
Damn.
support the Fisk unit. You know what I'm saying? You did them
really
type of
nice.
presents. Them the type of presents we be sending people. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna send Queenie. You know what I'm saying? Whatever kind of big booty bitch he want, he can get a vanilla chocolate, peanut butter,
Yep.
Latinos, whatever he wanted.
Yep.
We got her. Oh, you a girl, Queenie? Oh, I know some dudes.
I was thinking it was a girl too.
Hey Queenie, I know some dudes. What you want? I got dudes who look like Boris Kojo. I got dudes who look like Brad Pitt. I am in the adult film business. I can get you some boys. If that's what you want, I get you some Magic Mike treatment. Had one of them jump out of box wearing a damn thong. I got you.
Looking like Michael Strahan and Magic Mike.
I know male and female talent, Queenie. I got you.
I know a lot of lawbreakers.
Hold on, let me get to these super chats before we go down we go down some other road real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
but
you.
Shout out to Jackson. Jackson says, "When's backing up Heineke? The fuck are you talking about?" That's what I'm saying.
He
bro.
talking
Like,
stupid, Jackson. Like, don't even listen to him.
Don't pay Yamcha no mind. We're not even calling Corey no more. His new name Yamcha, bro. Don't pay Yamcha no mind, bro. His new from now on, when y'all see Corey, y'all call Corey Yamcha. And real fist scooted fans know why. After what CEO did to him a couple months ago, his new name is Yamcha. Okay, Corey name is Yamcha from here on out. Shout out to LA. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Personally, I think he's Eli on wheels, but if Fisk is right and he's really Peyton or Brady, you're not going to be able to shut up Giants Nation for the foreseeable future. Either way, the top 10 quarterback or better by next year. He's a top 10 quarterback this year. He's tied for the lead.
Hold on, Fit. He would 1000% be, no question, top 10 quarterback and a national recognized top 10 quarterback if he had the dudes.
Yep.
You're not going to get the national media to suggest that he's top 10. And that's the thing, is when he does get a dude, if he ever gets that, they're just going to say, well, they're going to give the credit to that guy instead of Daniel too. But realize that Daniel is leading a team to the playoffs with no dudes. And we just went through the list of teams of every team in the playoffs, and all of them pretty much got dudes.
Pretty much.
That's facts.
And the thing, LA, is the reason why you can't compare Danny to Eli is because Eli, I'm not shitting on Eli. It's not even that. It's just their play styles are completely different. Eli was an inconsistent gunslinger. You never knew what you were going to get out of Eli. Daniel Jones is a fucking machine. You know exactly what you're getting out of Danny every week.
But
he
check
doesn't
this out.
turn the ball over.
Check this out, Fizz. As soon as Eli won that ring,
they
stopped questioning him.
Yep,
because they were questioning him before he won the ring. They were pushing Eli out before that Super Bowl. Before Super Bowl 42, they started the process of pushing Eli out. And then he won that ring. They didn't say shit again.
Nope.
And obviously he got a second one, which pretty much carried him the rest of his career.
Pretty much. And that's the thing too, like, with with uh with Danny. Danny's never gonna be. Danny will always be our best player, but he's never gonna be the face of the franchise. He doesn't have the personality of
They won't
Saquon.
let him be.
He doesn't. I don't think he has the personality to be.
But he's got the person. That's like no. But also, he's got the perfect personality for New York.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what's
got that
stupid
Derek
about it.
Jeter, Eli Manning.
Yeah,
He does.
that personality works in that market.
He does. I get.
And that's what's crazy too is like people that live in that market, they want somebody brash. It's like they want John Starks as their quarterback. Remember John Starks for the Knicks?
I don't. I
For the
know he missed the
Knicks,
free throws. I know he missed the free throws, but
he
I don't
played with
remember.
Patrick Ewing.
No, I know who he is. I'm just saying I don't remember his game. I don't
Anyway,
remember.
well, no, I remember his game, but I also remember his attitude. And it's almost like they want that as their quarterback. And they don't realize that they need an even chill dude is what they need. You can't have Baker Mayfield coming in there grabbing his nuts.
Nah, that's not gonna work.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work in New York.
That's not working in New York at all.
It's not working. They need
not
somebody that's just boring that ain't gonna give him no headlines. That's
exactly.
Danny.
That's exactly what.
Now Jeter didn't give no headlines. Like it just kills me that they don't know.
But and that's the thing. Like we got Kayvon, we got Saquon, we got the personality. You know, those are our like personality guys. So you know, we got our flavor on the team. But
yes, and that's what you got the flavor in the right place.
And I'm sure
we had flavor. We had flavor back in Eli too. It was just like Strahan.
Yeah, and you understand. I'm sure whatever wide receiver we draft, because wide receivers are always fucking deep. I'm sure that wide receiver is gonna have a lot of swagger. But shout out to Timmy and Danny getting 5 years, 200 million. But yeah, Pizzle, relax. Your blood pressure rising. Slayton is not playing right now. Media are haters and trolls. Enough said.
Slayton didn't give me his best performance on Sunday.
I think
you know what though. I think I'm telling you, Fizz. I think Slayton gonna make that big play wild card weekend.
I hope not. I hope Daniel Jones.
What you mean you hope not?
Because I hope Daniel Jones is smart enough not to throw him the fucking ball. He shouldn't get no targets in no damn playoff game, bro. Nah, playoff game, throw it to Hopkins or fucking run it. Or Richie James be making. Richie James can catch. He might fumble on kick returns, but he can catch. I give him
Richie James. This past game looked like he did at the start of the season. Because remember, he was the go-to guy at the start of the season.
Yeah, I think we need to feature Richie James a little bit more. He's actually a good slot receiver. I think he's a pretty good slot receiver. Shout out to Matthew Fernandez. Kayvon and Aziz are the future of Giants football. This pass rush gives me goosebumps. Also, the league needs to respect Wink. Top 3 defensive coordinator, easy. Facts. You know what I'm saying? They need to put some respect on Wink.
Wink just needs to get his dudes back. He needs to get a Dory back. He needs to get Xavier McKinney back.
Yeah, because our defense was hell when we was healthy. When that secondary was healthy. But the thing is, Pizzle, when the secondary was healthy, we didn't have our pass rushers.
I know. We hadn't even put it all together yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen this defense like.
That's why I'm saying anything's possible. Our secondary is only going to get better as getting those guys back.
All I'm gonna say is this: as long as Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon, and Aziz is going at quarterbacks, our defense can beat anybody in one game.
By the way, we got some. They killing it with super chats tonight.
Yeah, shout out to the.
I got to give some. We got. I mean, we always in their ass, but tonight they showing us some love.
Yeah, y'all showing us some love tonight. Yeah. We appreciate
y'all. Make us want to come back next week.
Yeah, y'all. Y'all. Them be honest, like they super chats is why we do this for free.
Last week we were. Last week we got off. We were like, man, we ain't doing the show no more.
I'm telling you, man. Y'all gotta remember, like, supporting the channel is what keeps us doing it for free. Yeah, I gotta remember that supporting the channel is why we keep doing it for free.
Damn.
Just remember that. Shout out to Krista Cologne. But Tim from Big Blue Entertainment, who man, I don't
I know
shout
who he's.
people
I
out.
know who he's talking about, and Tim be talking reckless.
I don't even know what the fuck he is, but he must be stupid if he say Danny ain't no
Tim
good.
Tim be talking reckless.
And
I
he's
try to like. I try to like Tim, but then Tim started talking stupid. And I was like, I can't go with you on. I can't. I can't get in that boat with you, Tim.
I don't know who he is, but he's stupid if he say
You ever
Daniel
like?
Jones ain't good.
You ever know like people like Fist, like you met somebody and you're like, man, I never get in a boat with that guy because we gonna drown.
Yeah, I know. I done met a couple people like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get in the car with this person. Like we might die.
Yeah, I done met a couple people like that.
That's how I be.
Definitely done met a
That's how
couple
I
people
judge
like
people sometimes. Where it's like, man, I can't trust. I can't. I've heard what you've had to say. I can't trust you. So we not gonna get in a moving object together.
that. Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? We can stand here and talk, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get in a moving vehicle with you.
Definitely met a couple people like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. Shout out to Yamcha. Hertz is getting 45 mil. So
Oh my
why
god,
would DJ? Hertz is gonna get way more than 45 million.
Hurts gonna get crazy money.
Hertz gonna be in the 50s because Hertz is about to get MVP. So Hertz is gonna be in the 50s. Hertz is definitely gonna. Y'all think if y'all think Hertz is gonna take a penny less than Burrow and Herbert and them dudes, you're fucking crazy. Shout out to Jackson.
Damn.
DJ elevates his team versus the team elevates Hurts. That's a facts. Because if you put Hurts on the Giants, we're not a playoff team.
Damn, Jackson just came in here and just said some poetry shit.
Yeah, Jackson on his shit, bro. Shout
I
out
mean,
to
he
Jackson.
don't, he just said some shit like, DJ elevates the team versus the team elevates Hurts.
Exactly.
Damn.
Poetry and motion.
He just said some
Shakespearean
poetry.
shit.
Yeah, he just said some shit that made some panties drop.
Facts. So it's like, yeah, but it's true though, because if you swap Daniel Jones or Hurts, the Eagles' record's the same. But I
I'm
promise
telling,
you,
like, it's so bad. I wish Danny could play with what Hurts has. Smith and fucking AJ Brown.
it wouldn't be fair.
I'm
It
telling you,
wouldn't be
he
fair.
would go nuts.
He really would. Yo, people have their best games in Madison Square Garden. Fucking Pascal Siakam just had a 52-point game in Madison Square Garden, bro. People have their best game in the Garden, man.
It's the Garden.
I mean, the opposing players can't wait to go to Madison Square Garden. Damn, the Knicks is on what, like a 9-game win streak? Ain't
Not no
that some
more.
shit? We kind of knew that the Knicks is going to lose, though, because it was only a 1-point favorite. And the Raptors have been garbage for a week, and the Knicks have been like 8-game win streak. They were a 1-point favorite at home. How you go from being a 6-point favorite versus Golden State to a 1-point favorite versus the Raptors? The line kind of told you that they were gonna fucking lose. But anyway, shout out to Mike Chills. Mike Chills says, if we got to choose Barkley or Jones, we keep Jones, right? Of course. Also, if Anthony Richardson falls to us, think we'll draft him. And no, we're not drafting a
I don't
quarterback.
understand. Like, yeah, what do you? Where is this? I don't. Anthony Richardson, like, my guy's listen. He's a third-round draft pick.
I don't give a fuck what he is.
He's a third-round draft pick. That's facts.
He ain't a giant. I don't give a fuck what
I
he
don't
is.
know
He ain't
why
a giant.
people like hype him up. Like, I don't get it. He's a third rounder.
I don't give a damn what he is. He ain't no giant. He will not be a giant. Yeah, and that's that. We ain't drafting no quarterback. Number 8 is our quarterback. Get used to it. Shout out to Mike. Mike Zeri says, did Super Chat is just to say Andrew Thomas got snubbed. They snubbed Andrew Thomas out of the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, he ain't got a Pro Bowl. It's sad. I mean, it really is.
You know what, Andrew Thomas, don't even worry about it, bro. Next year, when we're a little bit more flashy and the media sucks our dick, you'll go to the Pro Bowl. Because you know the Giants are going to be everybody's favorite pick next year. All the sharp guys are gonna be, the Giants are gonna be good next year.
Yeah.
Brian
Hey,
Dable.
1,000. You were exactly right.
Yeah,
The Giants are going to be that hot, sexy team to pick.
Yes, they're gonna slurp us. They're gonna slurp us so hard in the offseason. Just go ahead and get ready.
Yep.
We're gonna be every
It's
sharp
going to be
guy.
slurping season.
Yes, we're gonna be every sharp guy, analytic guy. We're gonna be the sexy pick going into next season, bro. It's gonna be fucking disgusting. But nah, Andrew Thomas, bro. At the end of the day, he got snubbed because they don't like the Giants. That's all that comes down to. They don't like the Giants, so he got snubbed. That's all that. Because he's the highest graded tackle in the NFL this year. He's literally been the highest graded tackle in the NFL, and he doesn't go to the Pro Bowl. So that just goes to show you that they hate the Giants. The media just has no fucking whatever. Shout out to Christian Cologne. Jerry Jones feared DJ getting Devontae Smith. No, I think Jerry Jones.
Well, he did. No, I don't know about that, but Jerry did give the Eagles.
I don't know what that was about, bro. I don't fucking understand. I don't honestly, bro. Fuck the Eagles and Cowboys. Fuck them both, bro. I still don't quite understand what the fuck happened. You fuck both of them, bro. And fuck both of them for real. And you know what, Pizzle? The Eagles look stupid because if they could do it all over again, they would have took Parsons right there. So fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Shout out to Yamcha. DJ is a game manager. Nothing wrong with that, though.
Oh my God, man. They don't even know what game manager means.
They really don't.
Who do you think the best game manager was of all time? Do you even know?
2015 Peyton Manning.
Damn, I don't even consider him a game manager, but he was a game manager that year.
Yeah, 2015.
I was thinking like Brad Johnson, fucking Trent Dilfer.
Nah, I say the greatest game man. Well, honestly, technically, the greatest game manager.
I never viewed Peyton as a game manager.
Well, 2015 he was, but technically,
Yes.
the greatest game manager of all time was Tom Brady. Those first 3 Super Bowls. Technically,
it's just crazy to me, but like you listen, Danny's not a game manager, man.
2013.
I'm not sitting there saying Danny's like top 5 receiver. I mean, not receiver, quarterback in the league, but like he's above a game manager. Like
they don't know what a game manager is.
You don't even know what it is. Then like game managers ain't fucking running the ball.
Game managers aren't the whole damn offense.
Game managers ain't they're not going for it on 4th and 9 with game managers.
Yeah, game managers aren't. I'm not gonna fucking explain to them what no fucking game manager is, bro. I hate stupidity. In real life, I have no patience for stupidity. I'm not gonna have patience for stupidity on my fucking channel. Shout out once again to Queenie with the $100 Merry Christmas super chat. Once again, shout out to Queenie. We appreciate that. We really do. Shout out to Queenie. Timmy says, Pizzle out here being a masturbator, LOL. I'll wait till next Outsiders to wish y'all Merry Christmas. I don't do that early shit.
When Christmas is over, there's no point in saying Merry Christmas, Timmy.
Yeah, you can't say Happy Belated Christmas.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? You got to wish us Christmas now.
And wait a minute, am I a masturbator or am I'm baiting? Like I put out some bait.
Well, I think we're all masturbators.
Am I masturbating?
I think
the fuck you try to say, Timmy?
You know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. The Timmy versus Pizzle. I mean, I'm just here, bro. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
How do you tell somebody Merry Christmas after Christmas? I mean, I can see maybe like, hey, Happy New Year. How you gonna tell somebody Merry Christmas next Wednesday?
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Honestly, Fisk, if somebody said Merry Christmas to you next Wednesday, like you just gonna be looking at them like, damn, they don't know their days.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, bro. I'm like, do I know you? Are we friends? Shout out to Anthony Suarez, something like that. Question: Don't all new GMs get their own guy? No,
He is his guy.
but
Let me tell you something. Let me say this. As soon as Daniel gets the contract from Joe Shane, that's his guy now.
ding, 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 ding,
It's
ding.
not Dave Gettleman's guy no more.
And by the way, you think they're gonna you think the GM in Chicago, Ryan Poles, you think he's mad he didn't draft Fields? Think he's
I
mad
know,
about that,
right?
Pizzle?
Like, I don't. What are they talking about?
Like for real, like I don't know what the fuck these people. You think all them different general managers in New England were mad that you think they wanted to replace Tom Brady because they didn't draft him? When Matt Ryan when Matt Ryan got a new general manager, you think they wanted to replace him? I'm talking in his prime. Like when Matt Ryan was in his prime and they brought in a new GM and head coach, you think they wanted to replace Matt Ryan? So it's like I don't know, like what the fuck. Once again, I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about, bro. Like you think what's my man name? Oh my gosh, Pizzle. Damn, I just had a brain fart, bro. My brain just like damn, I forgot the hell I was gonna say, but yeah, the GM in Detroit. Yes, yeah, you think he wants to replace what you call it?
Golf.
Golf? No, they're about to give Golf a bag this off season. He didn't draft Golf. So this whole notion that oh my gosh, is a new GM, gotta get my own guy. No, that's when your guy ain't the guy. When your guy is the guy, they pay the guy and keep it pushing. Shout out to Eyorki. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. How did that huge Sanfran trade up for Trey Lance work? Rookie quarterback contracts an advantage. No, you paying anyway, but you'd be paying at a draft pick capital. He brings up a good point, Pizzle. Everybody says replace Danny. Replace Danny. How did it work out when they tried to replace Jimmy G with Trey Lance?
Yeah.
The grass ain't always green on the other side, man. It's not. And by the way, Daniel Jones is everything they want Jimmy G to be. By the way, for what it's worth, Daniel Jones is everything they want Jimmy G to be. Shout out to Yamcha. We getting into the meat and potatoes. DJ, man, bro, wrong channel. Wrong channel for that one. Go to LB channel. You want to get into the meat and potatoes. Wrong channel for that, Yamcha. Let's see where we at. Shout out to MuckTube. MuckTube says DJ is the truth. Most improved player with no weapons and free Kenny Galladay. Get him the fuck up out of here and free up the budget. We cutting Galladay, bro. We ain't even got to worry about it. That might be the first thing Joe Shane do. Cut Galladay, sign Danny in whichever order. I be forgetting Galladay on the team because I don't know about you.
I know, he don't do shit.
He don't do a damn thing, bro.
You think he's like hurt out for the season or something?
Facts. He a ghost. He really is Casper the Friendly Ghost. Shout out to Joseph Clark. Happy holidays to all, and let's go Giants. You already know the vibes, man.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph. You know the vibes.
Well, happy holidays.
Happy holidays, man. Shout out to Don J. I'd be okay with taking Spencer Rattler in the 6th round for depth just in case they move on from Tyrod and go with a cheaper quarterback. I mean, that's fine. 6th round draft pick for a backup. That makes sense. I'm with that. I am completely with that. I'm cool. 6th round pick, be backup quarterback. That's cool. Even though Tyrod Taylor's money contract for next season is guaranteed, so he ain't going nowhere. But yeah, cool. We gave Tyrod like $14 million guaranteed for 2 years. So Tyrod is definitely gonna be on the roster next year. Shout out to Jackson. Wide receiver, DB, interior lineman, linebacker, first 4 in any order. No, not in any order. Giants need a receiver. Receiver is our first priority. And then after that, it's any order. After you take
I
care of
think
the
it's
wide
line. I think
receiver,
linebackers right after that.
matter of fact, inside
We got to get a
linebacker.
linebacker.
Hell, inside linebacker is the only position that I wouldn't lose my mind if we took an
Honestly,
inside.
our interior line has not been great all year, but it's gotten better as the years went on. It really. I mean, our offensive line did not play awful on Sunday.
You can pluck a fucking center out of the third or fourth round, bro.
Yeah.
We don't need to. Yeah. But my thing is, if we took an inside linebacker in the first round instead of a wide receiver, I wouldn't be mad because we have no inside linebackers, none. I wouldn't even be fucking mad if he took an inside linebacker instead of a damn receiver in the first round because that position, it's that bad. It's that bad for us, an inside linebacker right now. I wouldn't even be mad. Okay. So now that we are caught up on the super chats, we have covered everything. Kayvon Rookie of the Year, Daniel Jones transformation. We went over that them pussies in Washington. All that's left is our sports picks of the week.
You want me to go? I've been a little chilly last couple weeks.
Before you go, remember, please go subscribe to my reaction channel. The link is in the chat. If y'all want to give Big Fisk a Christmas present, go subscribe to my reaction channel, please. But
What you gonna be reacting to?
Well, everything. I mean, like, it's a react. I got a lot of Andrew Tate, so I've recorded about 45 reactions already. I'm just gonna upload two, three a day. A lot of Andrew Tate.
Is Andrew Tate? Is he still boxing Jake Paul?
I don't know. I don't think I think he said $25 million isn't worth his time.
Oh, damn.
A lot of guys who do skits, like I gotta get, rage reaction. It's a whole lot of shit.
Okay.
Just shit that I find.
You gonna some multiverse.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of shit.
Okay.
The Megan Tory trial, I got videos on that.
Okay.
Fucking probably gonna have a rant video on James Gunn soon. So it's just everything.
Okay.
RDC World got some Long Beach Griffey reactions, got some anime reactions. Honestly, it's just shit that I like watching.
Okay. All right.
All
right. So let me get to my pick. I wanted to get a good one this week for everybody because we've been a little chilly last couple of weeks. At least I have. So I dug hard. I really got where I needed to get to. I feel like I'm going Carolina plus 2.5 against the Detroit Lions.
You be making this shit hard on yourself.
I think Detroit feeling themselves a little bit. They're gonna go on the road, and I think Carolina's gonna want to play spoiler. And look, that's that FC South is a little bit suspect too right now. So I'm going Carolina plus 2.5.
You been making shit hard on yourself.
That's just what I do. It's what I do. I'm a 60-minute man.
Really do. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna take Tennessee by 3 and call it a fucking day.
Okay.
Derrick Henry, I can't remember the last time Derrick Henry ain't have a monster game versus the Titans. versus the Texans.
They gotta have that game too.
Yeah, even though Malik Willis is playing, they'll just get the ball to Henry 35 times. I'm not even worried about it. Tennessee by a field goal, just take it. If anything, buy the hook. Just lay what it'd be like $1.30 in juice if you buy the hook. Just buy the fucking hook, get it 2.5. You know what I'm saying? Just buy the hook, get it 2.5. Later, a little 30-cent juice. Call it a day. Straight up. Before we get up out of here, shout out to Don J. Wide receiver, corner, or inside backer in the first round. If we take a corner in the first round, I'm gonna throw something at my fucking TV, bro. For real, corner is it's inside linebacker or receiver in the first round. Them the only two acceptable draft picks in the first round. Inside linebacker, wide receiver. That's it. If he take a corner in the first round, we pulling up on Shane, bro. Shout out to Reggie. Giants entering a dynasty once we get some wide receivers, basically. This is the worst we're gonna be for like the next 10 years, man.
I want to say this. I want to thank everybody. I want to make sure that we thank everybody for a great episode here and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Before Christmas. Merry Christmas. And we'll get you, we'll say Happy New Year next week.
Yeah, we'll say Happy New Year next week.
But I hope everybody has a great Christmas this weekend. Spend time with your families. Enjoy it. Obviously, we get a lot of football on Saturday. I think it's going to be kind of cool to have a lot of the NFL on Saturday.
Yep. All the good games are Saturday. Sunday is horrible.
Well, Sunday, I mean, that Green Bay Miami game's fun.
Maybe.
A little bit. And then, I mean, yeah, the rest of the shit's stupid. But yeah, I mean, Saturday's going to be a lot of fun with all the games on Saturday. So that'll be cool. But, we'll see what the Giants do. But just want to tell everybody Merry Christmas and thank you for enjoying the podcast like you do.
Yep. And remember, this is a podcast, so this will be on Apple and Spotify, Google. This will be wherever you get your favorite podcast from. Every week, I upload this onto all the podcast platforms, so don't forget that. Shout out to Yorkie. Let's score touchdowns. First and second round wide receivers have a dominant unit. I'm not opposed to it. If he goes wide receiver rounds 1 and 2, I'm with it. As bad as our receiving core is right now, why not go wide receiver rounds 1 and 2? Get it out the way. Straight up. Wouldn't be mad at it. But this has been episode 20, episode 24, the Kobe Bryant episode. Real quick, my favorite Kobe Bryant moment is probably when he won me money. I want to say 2012, 2013. I was betting on Kobe. Like February, it's like a February game versus the Raptors or some shit like that. He scores like 10 points in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, sends it to overtime, gets me a victory in overtime, whatnot. You have a Kobe Bryant moment real quick?
I remember trying to think what year it was that they played the Pacers in the finals.
2001, I think.
Was it 2001?
Yeah, because I think 2000. 2000. Because I think 2000
was it 2000. But anyways, I was gonna say Kobe and Shaq was pretty fucking good together. Like those dudes were special together. Like to have those two on the same team. I mean that combo is hard for anybody to ever beat.
Facts.
I mean, really, honestly, like Jordan was great. But he never had Shaq with him. I know he had like Dennis Rodman and a couple other guys, but having Shaq with you too, that's pretty sweet.
Fact.
Prime. You think I don't know if some of these young cats realize like Prime Shaq was like a scary dude.
He was Prime Shaq used to Prime Shaq used to actually run the floor.
Yeah, he was a scary dude. That dude was breaking baskets, goals everywhere.
Facts.
So yeah. But I thought that the finals was awesome to watch with him and Shaq together.
Anyway, rest in peace to the great Kobe Bryant. Shout out to Jackson. His shot over D Wade. You know which one? Which one he hit over D Wade? I don't remember. I'll YouTube it, Jackson, because now you got me curious. I'll YouTube it. His shot over D Wade. I'll YouTube it. But thank you for everything, fellas. I hope you have a happy holidays. We will see y'all next Wednesday. Y'all stay safe out there and don't do nothing me and Pizzle want to do. We up out of here.